This is an interesting one. Britain's high levels of immigration are falling, and not just falling a bit, they're falling significantly. This is after the curbs to visa rules has contributed to a sharp decline in the number of foreign workers and students applying to come to the United Kingdom. The number of migrants and their family members applying to Britain on skilled worker, health and care and study visas has fallen by a whopping third in July to 91,300 compared with the last year. Rishi Sunak's measures of curtailing visas seems to be working. Of course, Keir Starmer will be the chief beneficiary, and Labour say they have no plans to change this system. Interestingly, it will inevitably mean that Labour will claim they are the party that made this happen. So trebles all round. The numbers, which were so astronomical, are now going downwards by a third just in this particular data shot. This is huge. But there is a problem that comes with this. I would love to say I've got the answer to this. I'm going to throw this out to you because I don't have the answer to this. It's a problem the size of a planet, frankly. The fall has been particularly stark amongst applications for health and social care visas. In that sector, there has been an 82% decline in the numbers, an 82% decline. Now, remember, we already have 130,000 vacancies in this area. Health and social care is in a perilous mess right now. It already was. It's now in a greater predicament. Labour have announced plans, of course, for new legislation to improve pay and conditions in the social care sector. The Fair Play Agreement aims to empower workers and unions to negotiate higher pay and better conditions. Their argument is, look, if we put this into place, don't worry, we'll have our homegrown health and social care workers. We need these people now. We need health and social care workers now. There is a massive shortage. There is a massive problem. Labour's idea of training up a few locals is not really going to touch the sides. This is an uncomfortable reality. If we want fewer migrants, we have to live with the fact that we will have fewer health and social care workers. If you look at the education sector, by the way, and study, I mean, that industry is worth about 40 billion quid a year. So you have to be careful what you wish for. It seems crazy that you can bring your brother, your mum, your dad, your cousins, your kids, your auntie, nan and granddad are coming over for a beano. Big problems in that. Nobody's disputing that. So what is the answer? Are you happy to have fewer care workers if it means less migrants? Because essentially, that is the stark reality of this headline. I don't know how we solve it. A Home Office spokeswoman said, we have set out a clear plan to bring down historically high levels of migration by tackling the root causes behind international recruitment. By linking immigration, the labour market and skills systems, we will ensure we train up our homegrown workforce and address the shortage of skills. OK, so just do the numbers here. You haven't got to be Carol Vorderman. Imagine 130,000 vacancies in the health and social care sector. The applications from abroad for those jobs are down 82%. The direction of travel is the next time this is surveyed, they will be down again. Ergo, where do we get all the health and social care workers from? 0344 499 1000. Now, there may well be a school of thought that says, do you know what? It's going to sound harsh, but actually if it keeps numbers down and increases the chances of homegrown talent getting into training and exploring other opportunities, then we'll have to bite the bullet and go for it. It'll be worth it in the long run. But of course, we're not dealing with an IT company or an accountancy company. This is health and social care, where they desperately need workers immediately. 130,000 vacancies. So, are you happy to have fewer care workers if that means less migrants?